okay so far, but that's not really saying much. Keep watch because I don't know. I really hope that this works, or at least begins to I guess even out, won't lag because I guess I could always try again soon, but we back for now. Oh, that might be because shoot. Alright, I gotta turn down. There we go. Alright. Mic should be good. Game audio should be good. Because I had to add back the Elgato, that's the streaming source. So I had to add that back, and it doesn't. You have to turn down the audio on that every time you re-add it, which gets really annoying really fast. So now all that should be taken care of. So now we just have the final boss of whether or not this will be a make or break. And I will keep... I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure out... because there are a couple different things I could do. Like I said, right now it's about 6:30. And, it's not too late, far from it. But I know not for everybody because, time zones and all that. Unfortunately, that means you have to work around other people's schedules. And I really hope that we can just get things going and it's not too late. And we can get some people that wanna join. So we'll see. Okay, so just to confirm, the audio, my voice sounds clear. Like, it's not too soft, it sounds good, you can hear it fine. See, even I'm starting to think that sounds a little soft, even for last time. I don't know what it is with my microphone, but I've never had a lot of success with getting the audio to be loud enough. But this could be good enough, for all I know. See, and of course the lag is good. Let me go back to the stream. Okay, so excellent connection. Everything's good, but this is usually how it starts, so I'm not too optimistic to say the least. He's back. I sure as heck hope so. Because I am getting a bit fed up with this, admittedly. Third time's the charm, I hope. And I don't know if I'm going to, or when I'm going to get back into online, because obviously that's where the problems start, if they do. And I hope so, yeah. I guess there's always, at least I don't have to wait for all those updates, at least. No offense, obviously, but I guess we all have our downfalls. Yeah, I sure hope so, Pika. That would be literally a dream come true if the rest of the night, everything works perfectly, which is usually, that usually happens. I guess there could be, like I'm thinking right now, I'm thinking there might be a couple of reasons why there could be certain issues, but I don't think that that would affect the lag at all. So I'm not pinning it on those reasons. So okay, I'm a little scared, but let's get into it and see what happens. I mean, at least finding rooms is pretty easy. And let's see, and Toby, I'm sure you'll be impressed of what I did while I was gone. That's nothing. It's gonna be a little hard getting used to looking at a webcam. So hopefully that's not too awkward. Okay, so far so good. Excellent connection. That's what I like to see. Alright, I'm sure my voice sounds okay. I mean, as long as it's clear enough, it's loud enough, that's good. If no one's complaining, that's when you really gotta worry. Alright, still excellent connection. And there it is. Yeah, baby, now we're ready to roll. If this doesn't stop the lag, I don't know what will. Yes, now we're ready to really wreck some funky scrubs. Yeah, I knew you'd be happy. And now I'm happy. Because I missed it. Oh, how I missed you so. There you go. All the funkies died. Now I'm in the lead. As I should be. See, and obviously, let me know if things start going south, as I'm sure they will. Knowing my luck. Alright, so far so good. on all fronts. On all fronts, we're doing good. I'm trying to look at chat as much as I can, but it's not easy. Like, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, see what I did there? No? Okay. Go, everything's in place. Shoot. Alright, now we got... Tried with the backspin. And now... I just pray to God someone gets a blue shell. That's what I... That might have hit... That might have been the one... I might have gotten hit by the blue shell if I stayed. So maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Alright, it's alright. It's alright, we'll be back. This time we got all the good items. We're just gonna speed right by them. mean, why is Funky built so different? I mean, how do they catch up so quickly? That makes no sense. I mean, and unfortunately, it makes a lot of sense, but I guess we'll have to take third. But I didn't see a single bit of lag, so I'm like really, really happy about that, which I think means we're good. I think we're good. We're gonna keep on going. We have more opportunities to wreck some scrubs. And I know I got robbed, as I always do. Yeah, now the now the only problem is the internet connection. Apparently, someone's lagging, and hopefully someone will join from the stream. That'd be pretty cool. I guess the reception in Mama's basement just isn't cutting it for these funky scrubs. It's causing the whole room to delay. Okay, someone DC'd. You know, big surprise there. Going with, I don't know, Celestial Runes, that one. Love that track. The reception in your, as in, hopefully you don't mean the stream, right? Or you just mean in general? Furthest from, yeah. You know what's weird? For me, and this sucks, but for me the bathroom is the worst room in my house. And I don't know why. My room's pretty good, like, obviously I'm in my room now. My room's pretty good. But the closer you get to the bathroom, the worse it gets, and I have no idea why. It's made for some really awkward bathroom sessions, let's just say that. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, folks. Jeez, I'm having so much fun right now. In a 3-player room. 3 funkies. Or 2 funkies. And I get TC'd on lap 1. I mean that should be illegal. Should be literally illegal to get a TC in a 3-player room in 3rd place. That's the last place. You're screwing over last place of a TC. Imagine that. Imagine being in like 12th place and you get a TC. That's what this is. I got a golden mushroom though. Oh, sorry, did I say my room? I meant bathroom, sorry. Yeah, I have a pretty big bathroom. It's also where I sleep, hence the bed in the background. Ooh, that was close. I mean, if there's a contender for the most boring MK Wii race, I think this would be like by a landslide. Okay, I got that one. I guess you gotta count your blessings. There you go. Up. That was close. See, I hope this room picks up some steam. Like, I just hope we get a influx of other people, because that was a little boring, admittedly. I don't like this stage. It's so... I don't know what it is about it. Just hate it. I don't know. It feels so slow. Except some of the ramps. Some of the ramps are pretty fun. See, again, someone... I mean, it might be me for all I know. It's probably me. I'm probably the one holding this room down. That one guy, I'm assuming he got DC'd. And it's still happening. Oh boy. There's never not any problems. Okay, now this room is just diminishing one by one. One by one it's going down. Of course, no one said everybody's a mod again, but it's probably because there's only 3 people, so it's kind of easy for that to happen. But you know, it's always there. Always, everyone's a mod every time. Even if you're new, there's still mods. 23 updates. You gotta. Wait, why am I trying to give you advice? I didn't even know you could get a... I didn't even know you could get a Mega Mushroom in a 1v1. I don't even know what to do. I'm just trailing behind this guy. And this, my friends, is why I hate 1v1s. Because it's so hard to catch up. You're never going to get an item that will catch you up to first place. Unless it's a blue shell, but that's not even really fair. Except if it's Funky Kong, which is like 90% of the time, in which case is totally justified. Here you go, come on. Oh, I wish I would have squished him. He totally deserved that. Okay, we're back in first. We're gonna go for the rest of the race. We're gonna front run this. Maybe not. Stop being so fast. Why don't you do that? Stop being so fast. Stop being so annoying, being so quick. Stop cheating. Sorry, I saw some chat stuff, but can't really look at it right now. That's the only downside with this webcam at the moment. Well, this is definitely one of the races of all time. And he definitely cheated. I'm gonna find a different room. This room is dying. Let's see, what do you say? Okay. Fun fact, they finally have MK Wii CTGP working on Dolphin now as of recent. I heard something about, because they've had a CTGP for Dolphin for a little while now. They just didn't have online compatibility for whatever reason. But that'd be really sick if they did the online with CTGP on Dolphin, because obviously not everyone, some people play exclusively on Dolphin, and it's kind of dumb that they have to restrict to the boring old Nintendo tracks every single time they want to play online. So I'm all for that. That's pretty promising. I'll have to check that out. Still waiting for my updates. This is a staple in the UML lore. I don't know what you're referring to specifically, but every second of my life is UML lore, as crazy as that sounds. Okay, let's find a different room, hopefully. Or do you think that someone could build a Wii from scratch? Well, they did it over 100 million times back in 2006, so I don't see why you couldn't. I don't know if that's the answer you wanted. But I mean, obviously you can, but I guess you're asking, or you're wondering, could you like just build one like DIY, like a DIY Wii? Which I don't really get. Probably wouldn't be a very lucrative market, just because, I mean, it's a, like, what, 15, 16-year-old system now? But, like, if you really wanted to make a Wii, I mean, go for it. Why not? If you want to play some, online games, you just want a heavy dose of nostalgia, by all means, that would be a pretty good idea. I just can't tell you how to do it, so good luck with that. That's all I can say. We got Quagmire. Got none other than the quadratic formula here in CTGP. That's pretty sick. Okay, we got 150. Oh, another Cat Luigi. The cult is thriving. Oh, that was a terrible boost start. Who is that? Maruigi. I mean, go figure. Oh, dude. Cheater. That's unsportsmanlike behavior. I'm telling you, they're always cheating. Always cheating. Don't worry, we'll catch up. The Luigi gang is on top. See, he's in the lead. So we always stay winning. Shoot. I was doing so well when it was lagging. Like, really, I was doing very well, and now I've fallen. I fell off a lot. Flora, welcome to the stream. I'm assuming you're new, but if you want to join, you can see the friend code there. You can add me. Open host. If you want to join. Might play. That'd be pretty sweet if we could get the funky killers all together. If we could get Bally in here, that would be awesome. We could get the entire and Tomb. We could get the entire funky killer clan together. I should have started earlier though. That's the only problem. Okay, we're doing CTGP right now. I mean, we can do. I might do some worldwides a bit later, but I'm not sure. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. I hope you stick around. We always have fun times here. I hope I'm entertaining. Probably not as much as I think I am. Again, I just regret. I should have streamed earlier, but I didn't have the opportunity to. But I guess the good news is I have pretty much the rest of the night. So we're golden. As long as the stream stays good, the lag is good, and then I will keep on going for as long as I feel I'm able to. That's good. You living in... I mean, I don't know. Are you asking me that? Am I living in the USA now? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing interesting has happened from the last time that I streamed. And that's saying something. Like, I'm still here, same room, same setup. Again, I could be. That might not even be. That might not even be for me, but... I'm self-centered, so I'll answer what I can. I'm doing pretty dang well. Guy bulleted his way to first. I consider that a victory for the fellow Luigis out there. So you probably were talking to Flora, right? I know. Well, now you know. Now you know. Nothing interesting going on in my life. Just kind of vibing, just chilling. Yeah, basic stuff. Keeping busy. Having not much of a life. That's about it. If there's anything interesting, and if you all out there, if you want to share anything interesting that's been going on with you, I can guarantee you it'll be 100% more. Am I a boy? Let me check. Pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure I'm a boy. Yeah, I'm a he, him pronouns, if you want to go by that. Yes. I don't know if there's something that made you think otherwise. But yeah, I'm definitely of the male pronoun sex. Who, me? You thought I lived in Europe. I don't know what gave you that impression, but no, I do not. Shoot. Funking a cart. What cheap nonsense. Funky clan taking L's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gabriel's talking to me. Ooh, bam, shock dodge. It's been a while since I've said that. Anybody keep up with Troy? By the way, I don't know. Just like kind of a weird question, but Does anyone still watch him? Just because he's like so big in the... Obviously, he's probably the biggest MK Wii channel. I don't know if anyone's been watching him for like the last like 5-6 years. They've been just watching him consistently. UML breeds spiders at home. The poisonous ones. That's like that's a very random claim to make, Toby. I don't know what gave you that impression. But I will neither confirm nor deny this statement at this time. I will not be taking questions. You streaming sometime or no? I'm assuming you mean... Like, I'm assuming you're asking how frequently I stream or how often I stream. Is that what you're asking, Flora? I don't want to get the impression. I mean, there should be I should put a TC counter. If I find out how to do that, I'm going to do a TC counter. I can guarantee you we'll be up in like... By the time this stream ends, it'll be like in the hundreds. I mean, goddamn. Oh, my god, that almost... I almost thought that was, I thought that was Ice Plays for a second. That almost, like, it's like that was like an Ice Plays jump scare right there. His newer content kind of turns me off. I mean, he kind of uploads, what is he? He uploads a lot of challenges, and I mean, it's kind of the same as it's always been, and maybe that's the problem, is that it hasn't really changed at all. I have MK Wii, but I don't have CTGP. Well, do you have Wiimmfi? It's like I said, I might do worldwides too, just depending on if people want to join and they don't have CTGP. Well, hello to France. It's pretty cool. See, it must be pretty late for you. I know, Gabriel. I don't know. You're the one that you thought I was from Europe. I mean, where did you think I was from specifically? I don't. Might be like out of your realm to. Oh God, I can't figure out. All right. But where did you think specifically? Like, where would I be from? Where would I sound like I'd be from? Like, like England. I don't know. I don't sound English at all. I don't know where you got that. Where you would, you know, think of that. Like, I don't sound like... Nowhere near. I don't have that accent. I have Wi-Fi. I play... Oh, that's good. Well, then maybe I'll do just regular worldwide soon. Because I don't think anyone else in the stream so far has really joined the rooms anyways. Can you imagine? I remember in one stream I was like, I did British UML. I know that was horrible, but I mean, it was better in that one stream. I did some good old British, you know, was jolly good show. My New Year's goal is to stop doing impressions, and I know I literally took that from a game theory video, but yeah, if you want to, I believe it's in the last MK Wii stream I did. That's how I'd sound if I was, but I'm not. You love, I mean, Troy's old content. What do you do? I know he did Rate That Custom Track. And what else did he do? I never watched Troy. Like even in the good old days of Dragon, his streams, and we had that whole community going. I never watched him because, well, I don't know. Truth be told, I don't know. I just didn't watch it, and that's it. I mean, I regret that a little bit. Not to say like, oh, I can't go back and watch his old content again. Just never interested me is all. Which sounds a bit weird because I'm like such a nut. Shock dodge. But I know Troy Popular, like he was the one that always went, bam, shock dodge. And he would say that all the time. It would annoy me. It kind of, I don't know, it still does a little bit. I don't know why I still say it. But it used to annoy me, like Troy's community used to annoy me a little bit because they were unavoidable. But that's my thoughts on Troy. If you wanna call it that. Oh yeah. There you go. Get back in your get him back in his place. Back where he belongs. In the back. I mean, this could be it. I mean, come on. This is it. This is gonna be the race. Alright, come on. Let's go. Luigi gang taking W's. Once again. Common Luigi W right here, folks. We're gonna keep on going. I don't know where that other Luigi went, but that would have been so cool. If he was here too. I mean, I might do a few, I don't know, I might do a couple more CTGP and then we'll see, I mean, depending on what's going on with chat or whoever's joining, I might switch over to Worldwide just to give Flora a chance if they're still here. Woo-Ouija indeed, my friend. Okay, what do I vote for? Jeez, democracy is so stressful. I never thought I'd say that. Okay, Luncheon Tour. Not a bad track, if I do say so myself. Jolly good show. Hashtag 0 L's taken. That's what I'm talking. Except for that. I mean, I'm gonna let them go ahead. They're gonna need the boost. They don't know who they're facing. Pretty cool. One thing that I've started to take notice of is the color of the label, like the name tag. Because the name tags can have different colors, and I know it depends on the region. But the pink ones are something about the pink ones are so cool. But I think that's for like the Koreas, or why am I saying Koreas? Like people in North Korea are playing Mario Kart Wii. South Korea, I think. So you have to have a very specific. You have to be from South Korea. I mean, can we just take a moment to appreciate all the effort he puts into his videos? No, I was gonna say, can we just take a moment to? We got 3 shock dodges so far. It's really impressive. Okay, there goes chat died again. Gotta love it. Let's see if we can take second place. There we go. All right, I'll take it. That's definitely not an L. Still say hashtag 0 L's taken. We're still going. See about like what part 1.6. I mean, at this point, yeah, we're probably at. That would be I don't even know what this. I'm like drawing blanks right now, but yeah, it would be I mean, there's still the last 2 streams that are still up from the failed attempts. Here, we're pushing for Yoshi Lagoon. Cause I don't care what anyone says. I love Yoshi Lagoon. And it's shaped like a Yoshi. It's so adorable. So how could you not love it? It's better than Yoshi Circuit. Well, sorry to hear you're going now. I'm sorry you couldn't play online on the stream, but thank you for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you sometime soon. But yeah, good night, and thanks for stopping by. CTGPR players when they can't vote for the same 3 terrible tracks. Yeah, I mean, on the topic of that, I was thinking about I was thinking about actually doing a Mario Kart midnight stream. I thought that would be pretty cool, and I might do that still. 'Cause right now, I mean, I'll admit a big part of why I haven't streamed for so long is just the motivation wasn't there. I don't know why, but I would just get busy with I'd get busy with things, or I just wouldn't feel motivated to do it. But now I'm like basically like I'm extremely motivated at this point. And I mean, I would do streams more if I do, that's a big if. Still, I'm gonna say it's a big if I do streams a lot more frequently. I don't know how frequently that would be, but I would do Mario Kart Midnight as well. I just thought that'd be more interesting than seeing the same 5 tracks being voted for on CTGP that we all know and hate, or hate love. We loved it. We love to hate them. But I wasn't sure on how I don't know how big of a pack it is yet. There might not be a lot of people playing, which would be a little boring if you ask me. So I just stuck with boring old CTGP, same old, never changing, voting for the same 3 tracks over and over again, no consistency despite there being well over 200 tracks in the pack. And barely any of them get any attention. But that's just how it goes. Okay, I can't look at chat right now. This is it's too fast for my eyes. I'm getting older. It's too fast for me. I can't even play Sonic anymore. He's too fast. There you go. Go. That was cringe. See, I saw a little bit of talk about Midnight. I mean, yeah, it'll probably get, not to say it's always going to be fresh, like the same thing's going to happen, I can guarantee it. But at least it'll be new, for a little while. That'd be fun. Collab with me. Hey, be careful what you wish for. It might come true. MK Wii Midnight is probably a nice thing. Yeah, I guess what I said. It'd be cool for a little bit, and then it'd just be CTGP all over again. And once Mero stops spitting out, yeah, he's gonna, like, he better enjoy that fame while it lasts, because Midnight's not gonna last long. It's just not. I mean, as cool as it sounds, like, it's cool to have an actual mod pack that's actually has some, like, backing up behind it. Has a good following. But it's not gonna last long. Imagine a Roblox live stream. I'm not totally against. It's against my, well, it's not really par for the course for what I do, but I enjoy a good game of Roblox now and again. The mod pack probably suffers the same fate. Yeah, it's definitely going to. It's inevitable. Like, it's good that CTGP remains the top because it's been around so long. I'm okay with that. I just can't see. I'm just trying to be, yeah, being real, saying it's just a fad. It's gonna go away. Like, you blink and you miss it. That's what's gonna happen. Well, I don't really hear anything about Midnight anymore. But that's also because I don't really follow a lot of, like, Mario Kart Wii news. But still. Oh, I gotta admit, that was like perfect timing. Not for me. Oh, I totally dodged that. As I say, Mario Kart Wii players calling BS on perfectly natural occurrences. Once again. Yeah, MK Wii fans calling the game rigged for the 963,402nd time because they didn't dodge the POW. That's basically the POW complainers. Don't encourage my terrible, awkward comedy. We do not need more of that in this world. So, like, you know, like the explaining meme, like with the Powerpuff Girls, that used to be really big. But, like, for Mario Kart Wii. Trying to think of any other good ones. There you go. I mean, I'd still say that's a W right there. I'd still say it's pretty, you know, pretty small W, but a W nonetheless. See, MK Wii fans, the moment someone says to use tilt controls. Yeah, the tilt control hate. Okay, well, it seems like at this point, like I said, I might as well stick with CTGP. Let's see. We got people voting for... Guy voted for Kaneko Cave again. What is wrong with that guy? And it almost got picked, too. I can't believe it. There you go. Dino Dino Jungle. That's a good one. I like this track. Finally picking some good tracks for once. I didn't really ask about this before. I didn't really pay too close attention, but how does the game audio sound? Is it loud enough? I don't want it to overpower my voice, but I had it so that's a bit on the lower end. But it should sound okay. I think as long as the footage is there, then I don't want to hear any complaining. Bottom line. You got your visual confirmation. See, how many updates do you have left, Gabriel? I'm almost afraid to ask. Oh, 13. It's actually that's not too bad. See, last time you said it was like in the 20s. So in the time from then to now, I'd say probably a good, I don't know, like 14, 15 updates. I mean, seriously, to have what, like 60 updates or whatever it was you said, 60, 50. I just don't know how, like, wait, like the last time you played must have been like 10 years ago. I mean, geez, I almost can't believe it. Come on, there we go. 0 L's taken. Another pretty good race, actually. Didn't dip at all. Pretty fast. I mean, I guess the VR is pretty low in this room, though. I didn't really realize that, but VR is not very good. All the funkies wrecked, you know it. Kept them all in the back. Still may I love how Pika, like Austin Pika, just comes in after a while. He's just like people still main Funky Kong? Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, you have to see it to believe it, right? I mean, they're not based. That's their biggest problem. They're not based. All the people that amount to anything in life are based. That's why they're never gonna get anywhere. See, we got a full room going. It's not like anyone from the stream is going to be joining anyways. At least not for a little while. Bowser's Castle, okay. Okay, another GameCube track. Keeping it retro. Now Super Matt is based AF. He's literally based AF. The Quacker. I aspire to be like him one day. If there's a... I take that back. I take that back. That's cringe. No, I'm just... No, he's still based. He's still based. Oh god, oh god. Seriously? Okay, come on. I'm going for you. I'm going for you. Well, at least that softens the blow a little bit. Shoot. So MK Wii fans being TC'd and shocked at the same time for the 9,000th time. There's an obvious joke to be made there, but I'm not gonna be the one to make it. And with that being said, I'm playing like garbage right now. Gotta get my head back in the game. Here we go. I'm not gonna say anything, but we're racing. Back where I belong. Oh. Oh. I'd no comment. No comment. All right, we'll get back. We're getting back in. Everyone's dying behind me. Oh, thank you for pushing me into that item box. Funky scum. What is that, like the third shock this race? Isn't there like a cooldown time for the shock? I mean, isn't it like 30 seconds or something? I'm no pro, I could have sworn I heard someone say, or heard somewhere that's like, I mean, it's MK Wii. I mean, need I say more? There we go. It's gotta be. Are you serious? Right, come on, we still got this. We still got this. If they spawn us on the other side. There we go. Come on, we still got this. I can't believe that. Oh my god. 0 L's taken right there. That's how you do it. But that could have been bad. I mean, not bad, it could have been, yeah, pretty, it could have been, not ideal. Oh man, now that was a race. That was a finish. Okay. I mean, that should be, I said, I was thinking again about doing like a stream highlights thing, or like best of, something like that. Only problem is I don't even know if I have many like actual good moments, to be frank, just because I don't know, I can't think of like anything extremely interesting that I do But that's definitely going in it. If I do get around to that one day, I would definitely, that's going in. See, alright, let's do this. Another race. Another race. Another ponage. Like I said, I'm pretty impressed at just how... Like, usually on stream it's a lot more awkward and I feel like I make more mistakes, but I'm doing pretty good. It's my own me right there. Little cameo. An old me. That's an older me that I did. I don't know how to do that shortcut. So I'm not even gonna attempt it. Last 10 updates. Down to the final 10. I sure hope that it all go, like, I hope at the last second it doesn't, you know, I'm not gonna jinx it. Keeping my mouth shut. I probably should have saved that. Okay, there we go. I guess. Oh yeah. Oh man. Here we go. Another W. Another common W. As it seems to be right now. Here we go. Not long ago, I was at 8.9. Not too long ago. I've gotten to 9K. I've gotten to 9K before. It just doesn't stay for long because I don't know how people do it. This game is purely luck based for the most part. Not entirely, but it is pretty much. It's all it's the items. The items are, since they're so chaotic. It's pretty much mostly luck. So I didn't keep 9K for long. Needless to say. How do you feel about Microsoft rewards? Are the Microsoft rewards, what's that for? Is that for just like for Xbox? Because I do have Xbox. But I'm not sure what these Microsoft rewards are exactly. Like, are they something that you have to have Xbox for? Or is that like a general, like you can do it on PC? That's what I need to know first. I don't know how I feel. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. There's stuff on Xbox or something. You can do it on Windows. Well, what are the rewards exactly? Because obviously Xbox used to have, at least on the 360, there was you got a free game every month. But you basically get, I gotta pay attention though, but it says you gotta earn points to redeem. Oh, maybe I do remember seeing something about that. I don't know about, I don't think I've ever tried redeeming any of those. But I think you get, I might have seen it in the Xbox app before, like you, oh, shoot. But you might, there's sweeps, okay, that's a lot. Okay, I gotta pay attention, but you're saying basically electronic gift cards, Robux, sweepstakes. Okay, so I think I have heard of that. Like, I don't know how new that is, but that sounds mildly intriguing. Like, I don't think I'd ever really care to do that per se. I don't have a reason to. But I'm thinking maybe. I mean, maybe if yeah, I said, how do you get it by so I'm trying to look and see where you said it, but you earn points. Okay, so how do you earn points in this system? I probably could have taken that shortcut. In that shortcut. Except it was blocked off. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And that's not what I'm talking about. There you go. I'm not getting spammed today. Stream's doing. It's only been an hour, actually. You earn points by searching with Bing and activities. Do that involve questions or just clicking on it? So just by searching with, so they're trying to encourage you to not use Google as a search engine, is what you're saying. I mean, that's a bit, I mean, that's something. Then yeah, you just spam, yeah, you can spam them and get the rewards quicker. I'll have to look a bit more into that. That does sound kind of intriguing. Or like something that I might consider doing, like actively, like I might keep that in mind. Again, I just don't know. We got quarantine still in the room after all this time. That's what I do too. I want to unlock more points per day. When did they start this Microsoft Rewards thing? I've only heard of it vaguely, and that was pretty recent. But I do remember that being fairly recent. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's hard to keep track of everything these days. Everything after the quarantine has just been emptiness. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Yeah, I am exaggerating. But I feel like life has just it's taken a weird turn ever since. We've never fully recovered from the passage of time. That's okay, we're all in the same boat. But anyways, enough existential crises. Enough about that. Having an existential crisis. Yeah, I don't know if the rewards seem they seem interesting. It kind of reminds me of, it's funny, that reminds me of like back in the day I'd used to do those like in order to earn money for gift cards. You'd go on these sites and you just download, or like you would do stuff. You would just download apps, you'd open them for a few seconds and you get credit. And if you do that enough, and there's other ways to do it, but that was probably the easiest way. But you could also get, I'm going with a different track, but you could get gift cards for like Amazon and Xbox and PlayStation and Steam and like Apple. You have all these different gift cards. God, not this stage again. Okay. But that's what that reminds me of, is like that, but legal, you know, wink wink. It was legal. It's legal rewards. And that's you couldn't ask for something better than that. I'm not going to live in the world where Peter Griffin gives me a TC. I refuse that reality. God, I think the stream is starting to lag again. I really hope that's more of a temporary thing. Okay. I mean, I guess what I might end up doing is, there's a chance if it keeps on lagging or something, that I might just, I mean, it's been over an hour. Not sure. I'd hate to end the stream so soon. Okay, I think the stream looks okay now. Okay, I'm going back to Yoshi Lagoon. Okay, good. I think that might have just been a small fluke, if anything. Okay, I'm looking at the stream dashboard. I'm just gonna say it looks a little questionable right now about how the stream's gonna go moving forward, but I might need to adjust something. Again, I could be. I hope I'm wrong. Because these things, I mean, sometimes it just happens. Like you have a bit of a laggy moment, and that's just how it is. Again, so far it seems okay. Once again. Oh shit. Oh, come on, Tibbs, you messed up my vibe. But it's good to see you. How are you doing? I'm glad you could make it. I understand I'm kind of streaming at a bad time, but this was what I had, so I'm gonna take it. If you're asking how I'm still alive, I mean, beats me. I'm just kind of I'm like a cockroach, minus the roach. It's a chill time. That's good to hear. So nothing really new. Nothing new going on. And I always say no news is good news. Which is completely true if you think about it. Oh, you mean in terms of like the streaming, like the timing? What I do mean is messing up. I guess what I meant by that is that, you know, I think a lot of people now are either asleep or they're off doing better things. And so this is kind of what I've got right now. And the stream screwed up. Like the stream kept on lagging. I had so many issues. I had to restart the stream twice. And so now, you know, here I am. It's been probably like an hour and a half since then, but yeah, I mean, right now it's pretty chill, doing pretty good. Just enjoying the night as it be. Like I said, I hope that the connection's back to being good, so the lag should be over. No school for the next week. Is it like a school yeah, why is that? For an entire week. Some schools are just built different like that. Yeah, for Europe especially. I said I wanted to stream earlier. But again, I couldn't. And so now I'm here. I mean, things are going pretty okay. It's a bit of a pain setting this up, but it's that's how it is. A lot of times, especially if you haven't streamed for 10 months, you know, that's the big thing. Finally, the room is dead, but at least my course got chosen. And Quagmire's been here this whole time. Well, thank God. President's Day. President's Week. How do you have a President's Week? I've heard of President's Day. That should be coming up. If it hasn't already went by, but I mean, our president's really that great to the point where they deserve an entire week to themselves. Maybe, but I don't know. To the yearly stream. Yeah, so once in you miss it. So I'm glad you're here. I said this earlier, but I do feel like part of why I didn't stream so much the last maybe 2 years or so was just lack of motivation. over either I couldn't or I just wasn't motivated. But right now I'm feeling pretty motivated. And as long as I'm able to do so, I'm going to take more opportunities to stream because I really miss it. I really do. And it sounds like, you know, even when I wasn't for so long, I still missed it in a sense. So hopefully you'll be seeing more from me. And not just that, but videos too. I actually have 2 videos I'm working on right now. One of which I think I'm going to be releasing this week. So it'll be up very soon. And I have a few other videos that I'm like doing stuff for that I will be working on too. So it's going to be interesting. I think it'll play out pretty good. George Washington and Lincoln were born 5 days apart. Yeah, I think you're right. That's why it's in February, because I think, yeah, Washington and Lincoln were born so close that they decided, hey, you know, they're the only 2 people care about, so let's just make it there. No comment. Let's just make that President's Day. Remember Ultra Luigi Legends? It's always in my heart, man. Always. It never left me. Have you checked it recently? Have you checked the channel? It's still up. There were some certified hood classics uploaded on that channel, let me tell you. I kind of want to do a conspiracy theory Mario Kart video again, just for the heck of it. Because that was my peak. That was the peak of my content. It's been literal 5 years. You're a little child then. Well, I will say the last Galaxy stream was 2019. So it's nearing 4 years now. But yeah, the old ones are like 5-6 years old. And I still I have footage of that thanks to a stream highlight video. But yeah, I know, it's still there. I did a video. I uploaded a video to that channel as like a test 3 years ago. And that's the last we ever heard of Ultra Luigi Legends. I hope he's doing good. I miss him. I miss him a lot. He may have been a copycat, but he was a good copycat. Not all the streams, but not the entire stream, but you know, some like good chunks of good quality chunks of it. As much as I regret you know, deleting pretty much all of those old streams, a lot of them are I guess pretty boring, I said, and probably pretty cringy too, so I have mixed feelings about that. But there is footage that I have, like good like some of the good stuff from the Galaxy streams is archived, which is like more than I can be thankful for at this point. See, but Ultra Luigi Legends is still up. Everything's still up. Says some good videos on there. What else can I say? He did a good job. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Like, I'm just thinking about things. Thinking about how There's a lot of people at that time that are even like that are still around to this day. A lot of them, they started off. They were probably like, what, 10, 11 years old, maybe 9, 10. And now it's like just kind of to me, maybe not like that young. Some of them probably were, but I'm thinking that a lot of them were probably like 11, 12, I'd say, because I think nowadays, a lot of them now, like they used to be, because I was 14 back then, and that was, as far as I can remember, a lot of the people that said they were like, if they did say it, like if I knew their age, they said it on one of the streams, they'd be like, 11, 12, like 13. That's kind of like the prime demographic for this kind of stuff. And to think now that, most of you now, like, you're gonna be adults soon, and it's gonna rock your world. But it's just kind of crazy because I still kind of see some of you guys as being on the younger side, but really you're not. It's one of those things. It's one of those things where, I guess it's kind of like a relative you haven't seen in like 10 years, and you see them before they're a little kid, now they're like, like a grown man. It's a weird feeling to describe. But yeah, I get that feeling. It's like 10 years old. So I guess if you were 10, if you know how old you are now and you subtract that by like 5 or 6, that would be your age back then. 17. Yeah, I kind of remember you said that not too long ago, Gabriel. So I kind of knew that. But that is, again, still absurd to me. The absurdity knows no bounds. And now I'm basically a grown man, and I'm still doing this. And I'm blessed to still have the same general audience as I did a while ago. Like back in those days. I'm pretty lucky that a good chunk of you have stuck around. Because obviously a lot of people don't, which I get because you grow older and all that crap. Like, you grow a conscience, you start watching people that are better than me. Let's see. Otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty lucky, and I'm not voting for anything. Turned 18 in a month and a week. Is your birthday, if you don't mind me asking, what day is your birthday? That's pretty close to mine, if that's what I'm thinking. Those people who violated terms of service back then are adults now. Yeah. What can I say? I think after 2007, people just stopped being born in my eyes. You're all, that's the last generation that I know of. Oh, well, thank you. I still like watching your streams. Well, I know you do, because you've been here this whole time, and that means the world to me, because, hey, some streams are like hit or miss. Like I said, sometimes you get a pretty good show. You get a good amount of people. Other times it's kind of like this, where you get like maybe a few people at most, and it's kind of quiet, which I kind of like too. But it's good to have those people that are there. But what was I saying? Yeah. What was it? Yeah, like most of you have kind of grown up, and it's over the last 5 years, you pretty much went from kids to adults. That's I don't know, some of you probably are bigger, taller than me now. I used to be like little pipsqueaks. Like under 5 foot, like haven't even hit puberty yet. And now that, you might be You might be bigger than me for all I know. I sound like such a mom or grandpa or something, like reminiscing about my kids. How they grew up so fast. But it's interesting. It really is. You probably wouldn't. It's probably hard to understand unless you're in that position, but it's definitely true. Your voice has gotten deeper. You know, I've heard some people say, like, because I remember back when I was 14, I was streaming. When I was streaming all that time, I would people would say I sounded like I was 20. The crazy thing is now, I'm gonna be 20 next month. Come on, that was close, but that would have been, like, that's just crazy to me that people thought I sounded like I was in my 20s, and I'm gonna be I'm almost 20 years old now. That's what boggles my mind. And I don't know if I've grown into my voice or not. Some people say my voice sounds, like, especially back then, they thought it sounded deep. Sometimes I hear people say my voice sounds like it hasn't gone through puberty or something, which I don't know. It's all about perspective, but that's kind of interesting. But maybe I could say maybe I've just grown into my voice more over time. It's up to the individual to decide. Bend your you mean as in, like, you can kind of, your vocal cords can kind of emulate your pre-puberty voice. Is that what you mean by that? Okay, like high pitched, low point. Yeah. Oh my god. High pitched, that's like the most perfect description of my voice I've ever heard. And that's the thing. Like, it sounds like, sometimes it sounds deep. Like, it can sound deep, but also it has a high, like, background pitch to it. I don't know if that makes any sense. But that's, like, perfect. Like, you deserve a Medal of Honor for being able to, like, perfectly describe my voice. No one's ever done that before. But I think that's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, if you say your voice is, like, gotten deeper than mine, I believe it. I've heard, like, some people the interesting thing about when you're first going through puberty, your voice starts changing. You start to, you don't really grow into your voice yet. You know, you have this very kind of low pitch, like, it gets low, but you still kind of look like a child. And that's what makes it awkward to me. Like, when I was, like, 13, 14, my voice started breaking. And I didn't look like my voice. Yeah, like, as funny as that sounds, like, you say that, I didn't sound like, or I didn't look like my voice. I think that makes sense in a cosmic sort of way. I got a lot of talk out of that. But that's interesting. It is interesting. Because perception's interesting to me. Like, thinking about how other people perceive you. And to hear what people have to say about that is pretty fascinating, especially now. Just because, you know, after all this time, my voice hasn't really changed much. Like, it probably evened out. Like, definitely less voice cracks. But I also think since I'm a lot older now, it just seems more natural to me. And if you're, you know, like you said, if you're 17, 16, 17, might still sound like that. You know, you might still sound kind of awkward. Might look kind of, how do I say it? It might not click right with you. Or people might think you sound older. Probably changes as you get, like, to your, like, you know, 18, 19, 20. could be wrong. That's just my experience. It's kind of like when they do someone does a face reveal and they look nothing like what they thought you would. Dream. I'm a little sick right now, sorry. But yeah. I kind of regret doing a special face reveal video because I feel like people don't... I feel like the expectations are higher when you do an official one because... Or you hype it up. I think that's can like put people off. And they have this vision of what you look like and it's like completely shattered. And it's not I don't know. It goes well for some people, not so well for others. What can I say? That is 90%. Yeah. I don't think most people can visualize. No, they cannot. That's definitely true. I mean, not to get into like... I'm going to say this, like, obviously, I mean this in a more typical way. But you can usually tell if someone is, like, white or black or they're Latino usually. I don't know if that... I don't know. Especially, you can definitely hear that in someone's voice. But I think generally speaking, yeah, you can't really figure out what's... Even then, sometimes it's hard. You really never know. You have to rely on, like, accents and, like, vocalization, speech patterns, all those things. And even then, it's hard. Yeah. Been playing over. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you want to join, Toby, like, I know you said you probably wouldn't, but said you were thinking about it. Your voice didn't suit. Is that a question or a statement? your voice. You mean your voice didn't suit your looks? Well, I think the whole cringe thing goes without saying for everybody. I don't think anyone really likes hearing or looking at themselves. But I think so. I think I meant from when especially when you're younger, you don't think your voice sounds like it should be part of your body. Right, as I said before. Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. And that makes sense, I think. I think that makes perfect sense. I don't know why people act like that's so weird. Like, we gotta normalize that. Yeah, I think we'd be better off if we just realized, hey, you're 14, but you sound like you're 35, you're on your second divorce, and your third one is coming along very soon. That's what you sound like at 14. Everyone sounds weird at 13, 14 because you don't look like your voice. I've been able to get CTGP after 5 years. I mean, I'm not going to be the one to tell you, but... I mean, if you want to get more out of these streams, then... might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I feel like your updates would be done by now. When CTGP gets on Dolphin. So, probably minimum 11 years. We'll do like a 25 to life. That's like the Dolphin sentence. 25 to life, and it's probably not going to have very good behavior. So, I guess what you're saying is you'll never get on because it'll never be on Dolphin. Thanks for coming to UML Explains the Joke. My current voice suits me. Interesting. So, I don't know how to take that. Like, that's definitely good to hear. I just don't know if I 100% agree with that. You're saying I'm trying to look over, but I mean, I'm gonna switch rooms after this because this room is dying. Sorry, quadrilateral, but I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I'm definitely switching rooms. This is not okay. It's not okay. Come on. I'm just gonna read the chat. I'm done. I'm gonna read the chat. It's not an L if you're not trying. Which is a rarity. Usually when YouTubers do a fan, I'm like, that's what you look like? Yeah, yeah, that's how it goes most of the time. You're kind of surprised. I don't know if that's like, I think it's always going to be surprising. No doubt about that. But I kind of wish what I would have done is just kept it more casual. Like what I would have done is I would have just casually, like in a video, I would have just had my face cam or something. Because then the expectation's not like, you know, some Giga Chad looking dude, fully ripped, and instead of like a scrawny 16-year-old kid, just doesn't live up to the hype. And that's why I thought my voice didn't really match my appearance. I said maybe now it's like grown into it, but still. Gotta do some wacky stuff with an SD card. The only laptop. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you got a lot to do before you can reach the rank of MK Wii noob status. Because that's probably what, I mean, I'm just being realistic. These people have been playing their entire lives. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be worth it. Yeah, I mean, playing Mario Kart Wii in 2023, you sacrifice a lot of things. You sacrifice your chances of ever having a normal life again. So you have to think about that. You have to think about that if you're getting into the scene. Just try again. It's a pretty good sized room. I was gonna say, Tibbs, I actually, literally yesterday, I saw someone with your profile picture and I thought of you. It's the weirdest thing. I saw that, like, I can't, is that a, what series is that from? It looks like, I mean, it looks so like an indie game I'm kind of familiar with. But I just saw, yeah. I saw I've seen that a few times before, like, now and again. I'm sure some people have it, but that's, I thought of you. I thought that was you for a second, because I was like, no way. It's like, no way that's crazy. But no, it wasn't. It was someone who was not as cool as you are. Well, they still got some work to do if they're gonna do that. Add it to Dolphin. I said I'd be surprised if they did, because they've been so hesitant to add it this whole time. And now all of a sudden they're deciding that that's something they want to do. I'm not sure if that's you know, I don't know how realistic that is. They just all of us for in the next year or so, I'd be surprised if Dolphin fully supported CTGP. Oh, it's from Kirby? Wow, that fooled me. I thought it looks like a ninja or something from a indie game, like oh, what's that game? I can't think of what the name is. But it looked like it. No way, come on. You gotta restart your CTGP. We can't have this happening. I mean, I've been waiting this whole time for someone to join. Okay, so I gotta switch to, because I don't have my computer open while I'm streaming. So what I'm gonna have to do is My iPad's dying on me. I don't have a cord nearby. I don't know. As long as I feel like. I don't really have anything going on tonight. I mean, I have, I have some school stuff to do tomorrow, but that's pretty much, I'm not too, it's pretty relaxed, and I don't have to worry too much about, getting in bed at like 8:30 sharp. So I don't know. Could be another hour, could be another half hour, could be another 2 hours. I don't know. I know I had such a hard time getting this stream going. You're gonna try to download it? What you said? So your laptop doesn't have a SD card reader, right? I mean, worst case scenario, you just have to wait till next time. Which I guess is, like, honestly pretty bad, because you might have to wait, like, 2 years. You'll pretty much look like a lumberjack by then, full beard and jacked up body and everything, by the time I do the next stream. It's only 8:20. Well, if you're in Eastern time, yeah, it's 8:20. Okay, I'm trying to I don't know why I even bothered multitasking anymore. It's because I love you guys so much. I want to keep up on the chat. Okay, no way. No way. I'm quarantining from that. Gotta stay 6 feet away from me. Not catching that. Oh, so you do have a laptop. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, getting into Mario Kart Wii Online is it's a heck of a time, to say the least. Everything is just chaotic. That's the only word I can use. I mean, you gotta be kidding, Gabriel. I mean, seriously? It seems like everything's, I mean, how long has that been, like, just now? It just suddenly is not reading your disc? God, I'm so mad about that I'm, like, losing focus again. Getting screwed over right now. Oh, are you? Wait, what? I mean, come on. What kind of hitbox was that? I think that Daisy let me go ahead of them. Did you see that hitbox? I mean, that would have been, in my opinion, that was, I wouldn't have gotten squished, but MK Wii being MK Wii. What's new there? Okay, on the phone. Looking at the chat on the phone now. I got my backup ready. So I'm set for, I mean, I could go all night if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to, because that would be quite the aftermath. To open up and replace the disk drive. I'm not leaving hope yet. I really do. I mean, I guess, gee, what, I'm kinda, yeah, that's disappointing. For all those updates. But how in the world, see, my question is, yeah, here's kind of an interesting, question, though. Is that how could you even install the updates if your disk drive wasn't working? I think that's a little bit baffling to me. Like, I'm thinking, like, have you considered that maybe there might be something a little different to the problem? Aw, look, a Wild Wing Cat Luigi. That's actually pretty adorable. But yeah, that's a bit to me that if you had, because the CTGP channel doesn't even start unless you have the Mario Kart Wii disc and it reads it. So I guess the only other possibility is that, you know, it just broke right now in real time. Like live disk drive reaction over here. So I'm thinking, I don't know, it might be an easier fix than you think. That's all. That's what I'm suggesting. Oh. Have an idea? That's promising. Very promising. I mean, next time I'll probably do, like, next stream, I'll probably do, like, a Switch game or something. Because I think more people would be able to play it. People still falling for that. You know, I probably should do a deluxe stream soon. I was even thinking about doing it for this stream, but I thought, nah, you know, I'm kind of known for being an MK Wii kind of guy. It only makes sense to come back with Mario Kart Wii. I just wanted to play some Mario Kart Wii on stream and see what happened. But obviously, it's not as easy as it sounds to get a good live session going, so Mario Kart 8 Deluxe would be a lot easier. So that'll probably be my next stream. I'm gonna say that now. And it'll definitely be earlier. So that's my biggest mistake, was I waited too late. I didn't even see that, but I know that was BS. MK Wii players calling BS on everything. That's what we always do. I think this might be the first official L of the day. I'm sorry. That was awful. But it's okay. It's all good in the hood, as they say. No, it's not. That was cringe. Don't say that. My entire existence is cringe, but that was even cringier. Didn't work. Jeez, this is, I mean, I can't believe it. I can't believe how many, like, issues people seem to be having. And that's just Like, to me, that's confusing, but also, I guess I get it. Not everyone's lucky enough to have a good, what's it, a good working Wii that's lasted all this time, 15, 16 years. But, I mean, I guess the good thing, I mean, I'm assuming you don't have a Wii U. Because obviously if you did, you could just use that if you had it, but sounds like you don't. So how do you go about replacing your disk drive? I've never really, like, opened up a Wii before. But that sounds kind of intriguing that you can just replace the disk drive almost at will. Oh, you just, you open it up and you just replace it. Oh. Hate those stupid wannabe rocks. Throw the Wii at the wall. Hey, that might work too. You might need to replace more than your disk drive, but well, you could say desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, come on. That was perfectly tragic. Oh. I get knocked off by literally everything in this game, and it's so ridiculous. And I mean that too, even things that shouldn't. I still end up getting wrecked. As much as that hurts to say. And I mean, and by that I mean saying the word wrecked in 2023. But we've been saying that this whole time, so why start now? Like, I'll get pushed by a Birdo in the classic dragster. And I'm like, just to me that makes sense. I mean, I'll get hit by a small vehicle and I'll still get punted across the course. And jeez, I am falling off. In this case, literally. What are those guys? Oh, they're... Thanks for going full dumb mode. I noticed the stream. Oh man, it looks like the stream's buffering. Yes, keep on going. I mean, it seems like so far it'll go back. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's back to normality. If there is such a thing as normality. Jeez, imagine there's over 200 tracks in this game and you end up voting for GP Mario Beach. Yeah, that's, now that's embarrassing. Okay, I look at the chat and I look back and I already have a TC. Gotta love Mario Kart Wii, folks. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. I mean, to be fair, so I don't hate this track. I like the speed to it. But I mean, we played this track not too long ago. I think I've had enough of this course for one day. Oh, hey, it's that guy from earlier. Maruigi, he's here. It's been good finding other Luigis. So I just got a text that scared me. Aw, oh, come on, I gave him the shock dodge. You gotta pay more attention. Is it still? I'm seeing some lag again. That's a bit concerning. Oh, come on, let's let's go. Another no L taken moment right there. Was not expecting that. That was a good finish. Okay, let's see. Now it's, yeah, getting a bit laggy, but okay. Yeah. Says it's says error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Which it said before, it happens sometimes. I guess you just gotta hope that it goes back to normal, which it usually does. Am I gonna be streaming tomorrow? That's an interesting question, because I might, but I might not. I mean, does that answer your question? It depends on a number of things. Like, maybe not tomorrow, but maybe sometime this week I will. But again, I don't know what to vote for again. But it depends on, yeah, it depends on a number of things, and we'll see how it goes. Good thing is I do have videos planned. I have at least one coming out this week. So that'll hold you over, I guess. Okay, back to excellent condition. Good. So the lag should be over. I mean, you know what? This might actually be the first time. I don't know if this is a new track or not. I can't remember. So this is the first time I've ever played this track before. I think this is the first. So, oh, that's right. Yeah, I have the 7-day. So if you did get it, then you'd have to wait until next Sunday. Or Monday, I don't know. It might depend on when you're, when you finally get it. But the good thing is, maybe, I don't know. I said sometimes, like, I like to play Mario Kart, like, not on a stream, but I'll play Mario Kart Wii just with, you know, viewers. Or, like, you know, people in the Discord server. Not too often, but sometimes I do. So if you do get it, and I happen to not be streaming for a little bit, or I'm not streaming this game, then I said I'd be more than happy to do that. But again, I guess that's hoping that everything works out okay. I mean, what I'm thinking of doing, this is kind of a rough sketch of what I'm envisioning, is possibly on Tuesday. It could be, it's most likely going to be Tuesday. If I do another stream, it'll probably be Tuesday. And I'm going to do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And it'll be earlier. I said the stream, like the stream officially started at about 6 o'clock today. That was after sorting through the lag issues. Everything that was happening. So obviously if you have a Switch and you want to get on Deluxe, we can do that. And that would be a lot easier for most people. Yeah, just gotta get to cooperate. Yeah, I get it. Like I said, I just had to go through an hour of hell trying to get this thing to stop lagging. Having to restart it and everything. It's annoying. Oh, gosh, I want to get the funky scrub. Hey, don't give out my secrets, okay? Okay, Toby? Don't give it. I can dream, alright? Yeah, that's gonna be the 2024 stream, the 2025. I have them all planned out. Specifically spaced out a year at a time. Gotta love it. So, can we appreciate the amount of effort he puts into streaming every year? And I just noticed something. What's that? Is that cut icon? What is that for? I don't know. I don't really want to find out right now. Okay, we're playing the same tracks over and over again, I see. Par for the course for the average CTGP user. Whoosh, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, I was doing something. Oh, would you look at that? Captured on video, folks. We got 3 cat Luigis in one room. Now that's epic. gotta take in the moment. He was totally cheating when he dodged that. Wait, why did I... Oh, I missed the fast way. And there you go. He dodged that somehow? Oh, almost missed it. Alright, I'll take second. Hey, first is the worst, second is the best. That's what I say. Right through C. Did I? Oh, yep. Sprite. Three funky scrubs put in their place. I'll bet they're soiling themselves right now. Their mom would be so proud. In a good few months. That's actually pretty good. I'd bet like 95% of people, if you ask them, they'd be like, I haven't even used it in like 5 years. Yeah, make sure you get all the dust out of the system. Wouldn't want that interfering. I'm just curious, Tibbs. Did you find this through Discord, or did you see it like just through your subscriptions? I'm just curious because I just kind of want to know. Think it'd be pretty cool to know. Jolly good. Be jolly good to know, innit? Discord, alright. Yeah, I figure I probably pinged everyone like 7 times. Some people probably started blocking them out. But that's yeah, I had to keep on letting people know. Had to keep on putting it back up when the stream would keep going. You never use this account? But you're using it here. And I feel kind of honored right now. Not gonna lie. It's the sacred account for the yearly streams. I guess videos notwithstanding, but even those are kind of scarce. I mean, from this point forward, you might as well just literally use it for the once a year stream, because there's no other there's no other use for it as holy as this. Oh, I mean, these streams are literally like yearly, like it's like a religious event. It's so special. Yeah. Oh, that was epic. Yeah, yeah, it's a depressing time knowing you're not in the room, honestly. Would have been nice because I think no one's really joined or even come close to joining. But I guess that's how it be like that, as they say. I mean, how cool, how awesome would that be to have an account dedicated to such a momentous occasion? Yeah, I wish I had one of those. I don't really watch streamers, truthfully. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I just don't watch streams. I mean, obviously I used to. I used to with Dragon. All the time. That's what got me into this. But still, like, ever since he pretty much fell off the radar, I've never even, like, I've never watched a stream from anyone. Like, at all. And I mean that, literally. Well, actually, there was one. I can remember one time it was winter 2021. His name was Fred the Monty Mole. Like a channel about my size at the time, I think. I watched through a good majority of a Galaxy live stream. That was pretty nice. Other than that, nada. Nothing. Same with you? Yeah, it's like, I've heard that from people before. And obviously it feels like an honor, right? Like it feels like, why are you watching my streams? You don't watch anyone else. But you're willing to sit and watch this boring loser sit and talk to himself for 3 hours. Or what have you. It's interesting to hear that it seems like a lot of people, they just don't watch streams, but they watch specific streams. Ones that only come by once every new moon. Oh wait, no, that's not accurate. That'd be like once every month. But you get the picture. Yeah, I hate that, you know, when you're trying so hard to find someone you used to watch religiously, and it seems like they've just fallen off the face of the earth. You can't find their videos anymore. Yeah. I feel that. So I know it's probably a little weird if I'm looking at the chat, but I'm also looking at the webcam. Again, it's gonna take some getting used to having this webcam. But I think it's better because the quality is a lot better. This is an HD webcam that I have. I don't watch many streams, so I'm usually in Discord VCs with someone who's streaming. So that's like, if they have like Discord chat that's part of the stream, right? I'm assuming that's what you mean. Which is something that I've considered trying before. I wouldn't be against that. I just don't know who'd do it, is all. Or if they'd want to do it. And that takes more planning out than like a typical stream. Of mine, at least. I remember I did try that before once. Very briefly. It was hard for me to configure. I don't know why, but I was also probably like 14, 15. And that was before common sense was invented. So maybe now I'd have a better shot. Yeah, I really would try something. I don't know for what stream specifically. But I'd try something like that. And just see how it goes. I guess I'll admit I'm not the biggest fan of that because I'm not sure how that would even go. Like, you'd have to be, I guess the thing would be like, hey, I'm playing this game and you can join if you want. You can join the voice chat, you know, and you can, you know, talk to me and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. I think if that was used correctly, that would be really awesome. But we'll see. That's definitely on the table. You can play Uno on Roblox. That sounds epic. I used to play Uno a lot in elementary school. That game was the trend. That was the big trend of like second grade. The second grade for me was Uno. I mean, it still is. Still is very big, obviously. But Roblox edition. Now that would be something else. I said I play Roblox now and again. I'm what you would call an OG Robloxian. I've got the Roblox 2.0 from like years ago still on my avatar. You know, that's how much of a OG I am. I remember I created my account back in 2012. I mean, how did I not dodge that? Seriously. But anyways, yeah, I would do. There you go. But I would, yeah, I used to play Roblox a lot. You know, when I was like, yeah, 2012, 2013, 2014, and I mean, it stuck around for a while. Stuck around for a good while. And then it became more scattered. I guess I got a little old for Roblox, you could say. Which I don't believe in, by the way. I mean, whatever you want to play, it doesn't harm anybody. But, you know, I just started playing it less and less. And, I mean, every once in a while now, I do go back. I think the last time I went on Roblox was... It might have been a while ago, like a good while ago, but I know for some time, the last 2 years, I've had like quite a few trips back to memory lane. And I'd go back to just having a fun time, you know, it's still a fun game. Even though I don't agree with a lot of the decisions they've made, I think they're, obviously, it's no Twitter, I'll tell you that, but they are making some they've made some questionable choices that I'm not the biggest fan of. And so that's why I don't, it's not that that's why I don't go on Roblox anymore, but I think there's less games that I find entertaining on Roblox anymore. So I guess there goes my Roblox rant, if you want to call it that. Stream holding up good still. I'm keeping my eye on it as best as I can, but obviously that's not going to work for much longer, especially on this track. Stream's good. I mean, you have no idea what I had to do to get it to this point. Make a wish, honey. You know what I mean? Another star falling on Rainbow Road. I told myself I was gonna have like some water or something because after a while my voice just gets really scratchy and like my throat gets sore. But I'm good. I'm hanging on so far. And again, I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming. It's still pretty up in the air right now. So obviously viewer reception is not too high right now. Again, right now it's 9 o'clock right now. Oh. I don't even have the energy to complain anymore. This is just foul. You say Mario Kart Wii players every time they always think it's a target shock. Hey, you might as well. That's probably the most entertaining thing you can do right now. I mean, this is a really good. I mean, I played this track a lot before. I mean, this is a really good track. Really enjoy it. In the next video, I have two videos. The two videos that I have planned to be released soon. They are both CTGP related. And one of them is more specifically about the tracks of CTGP, which I think will be really interesting. Good luck, soldier. My car. That hurt. That hurt. My brethren. That hurt. My soul is ripped out of my chest from that betrayal, that utter betrayal. Okay, doing well, doing very well, losing. Oh yeah, 101 VR, but I'm otherwise doing good. And the stream's doing good. Everything's doing good except my gameplay. Great. Let's go with Musical Motorway. Get some Mario Kart 7 action in here. Oh god, someone voted for Mushroom Peaks. I like Mushroom Peaks, but it's okay. I do like Mushroom Peaks, but I also think it should be removed. Just saying that because it is pretty unfair. And I also think it's just kind of a cheap win if you know what you're doing. I don't even know what I'm doing most of the, like I know enough, but even for me. It's a risk. Oh, God, that was a horrible idea. Or maybe not. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Back on track. Literally, we're back on the track. That wasn't funny. Okay, everybody's just playing, going to play Double Dash. I don't blame you. Some might argue that's a more enjoyable experience than what I'm going through. So there's 5 people watching right now. That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I don't know if anyone wants to reveal themselves, but glad you're here if you are. Double Dash time trials are fire. You might be, yeah. I agree. I don't know what makes them so fire, but I agree. God, that was bad. Okay, are you... I'm like the master of getting hit by random items that no one in their right minds would get hit by. And it's ridiculous. I might dip below 8K today. I mean, I'll get it back. I don't really care. But still. Hey, you can't beat Double Dash's controls. The GameCube controller and the drifting, yeah, the drifting especially. It feels like heaven on earth when you're drifting. I don't know how Nintendo did it. And yeah, we all know what the GameCube controller, obviously. Like, I've played Double Dash on Nintendo, the emulator, the GameCube emulator for Wii U or Wii U, Virtual Console. Not Virtual Console. What am I saying? But I would use a classic controller. It doesn't feel as good. It really doesn't. Like, that's the entire... If not for the GameCube controller, it would feel a lot worse. It's doable. It still feels good, but it doesn't feel nearly as good as with the GameCube controller. I mean, that controller was crafted by the hands of a furry Luigi. Okay, here we go. Another pretty good track, if I do say so myself. And I get a TC. Okay, good. Jolly good. 109. That sounds. Is that in total, or is that one lap? I'm sure it's one lap. Okay, come on. Come on, get out. There you go. Yeah. Go off. Hasta la vista. Don't want to see you in my town ever again. Yeah, how do you get a 109? Even for Peach Beach, that is something else. $109 total. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Parmesan cheese. I'm sorry. But that's pretty insane. I said I'm not even I'm not really much of a time trial guy. I get into them now and again. And I think I do pretty good. I really do. But then you realize there are people that study that stuff. It's like a full-time job to do time trials, and they learn every little shortcut, they do every little thing. I know I can't do that. I'm sure you're right. That definitely would have been up there. Okay. Getting tired. Getting tired. I was gonna try and turn that into like a wheel pun, but I think I'm done. Bar none. You know what I'm saying? Stu. Oh. I can't believe I haven't voted for Skyline Avenue yet. This track is A+ material. See, how long is this? Oh, it's been about 2 hours 40 minutes. I don't know why it feels like it's been longer, but it hasn't. Oh, God. God damn it. So we're gone. We're back up to 5 viewers. I don't even know what that means anymore. I don't know how exactly that count works, but My, are you? Oh my! I don't even. My body's in shock right now. Everything's happening at once, and I'm definitely losing my VR. There's no doubt. I'm just gonna. There it goes. Rest in pieces. Peach Beach Lap 22. I mean, that might be fairly easy to get. Well, not easy, but it might be more doable. I'll say that. So yeah, I guess at least we got a full room. Oh, is that impossible? Is that impossible to get? $40 places higher, huh? It's pretty good. Not too shabby. Oh, I think I'm starting to realize what you mean. That's 40 places higher than 3 laps. So that's not even, was that not much higher? My 3 lap was around 200 and my 1 lap, or my 1 lap was around 160. Well, that doesn't sound as appealing when you say it like that, but maybe that's the, I'm guessing that's the point. Probably not the best 1 lap score. Okay, come on. Ah, that was close. If I would have said from the beginning, I said if you keep a TC counter, I'm sure it would have been in the hundreds. I think we're pretty close. We're pretty close to that. I said there's a chance this might be my last race of the night. Because I'm getting kind of tired and, you know, chat's dying and all that. Might be a good time to call it quits. My VR is dying. Everything's dying. So that's probably what I'll do, and that happens to me. So I think I'm going to, after this race, I'm going to sign out for now. Like I said, next stream should be a little better. Like I think I'll get the stream lag stuff done, and then like I said, I'll probably jump ship to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. No Cat Luigi, unfortunately. I mean, there might be. I should get it if I can. But still, then I'll stream earlier so I don't have to fight through my own body. My own fatigue is gonna reach out at me. Cat Luigi is still flying, you know it. Cat Luigi will never die. I'm just letting fate happen. I'm just glad that's over, if I'm being honest. Said I'll gain the VR back. But all right. And now my back is sore from just sitting here. Okay, well now I'm gonna switch to my computer for a little bit. I guess I might as well stay on for a bit. Couple minutes, see what's going on, and then I'm gonna sign off. And yeah, that's it. That's the plan. So I know turnout wasn't the greatest, but that's kind of what happens when you don't stream for a while and you stream at a bad time and you have so many problems. I'm just glad I'm still here and I'm still doing this. So again, if everything goes according to plan, and I can do it, Tuesday there will probably be a stream. And that'll be Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So I'll do that that way at least it'll be easier for people to join. I think that would be better. And again, like the last time I streamed Deluxe was, I believe, 2020. The only Mario Kart 8 Deluxe one I did. And that one, it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years since then. And I think we're overdue for that. And with all the DLC, the booster pass stuff, I think that would be pretty interesting. So that's what I'll do then. And yeah, that would be cool. We could get, hopefully more people will join because more people can actually play it. That would be ideal. So, okay. Are you playing in public rooms? I mean, it could be a little bit of everything. I mean, I think it just depends on how many people show up, how many people play. I always like to try and get rooms going, like friend rooms, because I just think that would be the best way to do it. But we'll see. I mean, I guess depending on what happens, we might have to stay in the worldwides, which is fine with me. But still, see how it goes. As it goes, we'll play it by ear because, as I said, with me, you never know. And now you might not be seeing me again for another 3 years, so you might as well cherish what you have now. I gotta get my V up. I recently hit 10K VR. That was kind of cool. That's because I don't play Deluxe a lot. As surprising as that may sound, I don't. But I should and I will probably get more into it. As time goes on. I hope. I hope I do. I hope I get that urge. Let's see. Alright. I think this is the time to sign off. I've pretty much said everything that needs to be said. Appreciate everyone coming by, especially because there weren't too many of you this time. So I always appreciate anyone stopping by, chilling out, not being able to play because of course you can't and everything goes wrong. But what doesn't go wrong anymore? Everything. Or nothing, sorry, I should say. Okay. 12K, well then you're more than me. Got that going for you, so. Alright, see ya Toby, see ya Tibbs, see ya Gabriel, nice seeing you all, and I will see you next year. No, it'll be sooner than that. I'm not promising that because I cannot do that legally at this point. But I will, so. Alright. Go to bed. Everyone, go to bed. Or, take care of yourself. Recover, and I will see you whenever. Maybe I'll never see you again. I don't know. I'll see you soon. Alright, bye.